Hi guys, it's Ali from Wing Reviews on Bookish Days. This week we are doing hot new releases for November and I am doing contemporary. Before I start, I just want to apologise about the lighting. It's 4 o'clock and it starts getting dark here at 4 o'clock now. It's ridiculous. And so I've got the lights on, I've got the curtains open, but it's still a bit... So I've tried to get the best sort of angle I can to have light coming in. So I am sorry about that. So yeah, I've got 4 books to tell you about today in the contemporary genre, so let's get started. The first one is Meant to Be by Lauren Morrill. This one comes out on the 13th of November, and the reviews are out already. Already really good reviews, raving about this book. A lot of people comparing it to Anna and the French Kiss, saying it's that sort of calibre of book. And from what I can tell, it's about a girl called Julia who is American and she goes on a school trip to London with her class, I believe. And while she's there, she's partnered with somebody called Jason, who I think is someone in her class she does not like. But then something happens at this party that they go to in London and she starts receiving these like weird, like sort of romantic text messages from a stranger, and somehow Jason ends up helping her to discover who these texts are coming from, and it just sounds really fun and I absolutely love the cover, so I think I might get this one because it does sound really good. The next one is Collateral by Ellen Hopkins. Also out on the 13th of November. I'll save myself a job. All these books are out on the 13th of November. Like her other books, I believe, this is written in verse. I think the other ones are all written in verse too, but I'm not sure. But yeah, this one is in verse, and it's about a girl called Ashley who falls in love with a soldier called Cole, and because he's a soldier, he spends a lot of time away in Afghanistan. And I think it's just about like how she deals with him sort of coming and going, and not knowing whether he's alright and things like that. And I think this one time he's away, she meets someone else and she doesn't know what to do about that and things, and it sounds quite emotional, but yeah, I've heard that her books are good, so that should be a good one. The next one is My Beautiful Failure by Janet Ruth Young. 13th of November. This is about a boy called Billy, and he's a sophomore. Now, I don't know what age that means. It's an American word or term, but I presume it means he's like a teenager in school. And he volunteers to work at a suicide hotline facility, answering calls. And it's all about this one caller called Jenny, who he takes a call from, and about what happens. She keeps calling back and she continues to call, and her situation is getting more and more desperate and dire, and I think it ends up that he falls in love with her or something, but it's like, will she still kill herself anyway or not? I don't really know, but it sounds like quite a powerful story. And the last one is Misfortune Cookie by Lauren, I cannot say this last name. So yeah, 13th of November. I don't know much about this one. The synopsis is quite small on Goodreads. All I can sort of fathom is about a girl called... I forgot her name. Erin? Yes, Erin. And she runs this sort of, this really popular advice blog, which is called Misfortune Cookie. And I think maybe she gives somebody the wrong advice and they act upon that advice, and then from there ensues this storyline and she has to try to undo whatever mess this advice has caused. So yeah, so they're the 4 contemporary books that I've picked. Well, I say I, Brad. Brad does all the work for this. Picked for November. So yeah. That's all for today, and I will see you next week. Thanks for watching. Bye.